We're back to
We all got the
back on the
same
live chat.
24.
Back with Big Badness, Big Better, with the
Is there?
toothpick and the Dewey,
What do
Baldy.
we? That's just my hair.
Did you get a haircut recently?
Nope.
Are you gonna get a haircut soon?
I am overdue for one.
What do you reckon you're gonna do? You're gonna do short sides. You're gonna
Short
trim the
sides, a
sides
little off the top.
a little bit off the top, not too much. Hey,
Mm,
Kenny, a little bit off the top. Should you bring that beard down maybe to a 2 or 3,
absolutely not.
4?
No, just a little clipping. That's it.
Oh my god, fuck, you're really holding on to it now. Khalas.
Yeah, brah.
I gotta get some shaping on it,
Yeah.
man.
I usually
So
just get like the sides, like just up here, like cleaned and like underneath.
I feel like
Not
it's like
much.
it's a quintessential, like the quintessential combo you get. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
a little bit here and there, a little bit
Unfortunately,
of a
my
tiny.
barber is not here, so I have to find another one.
Yeah. Oh, what? Didn't you go to one recently? You said you didn't like him,
No, no,
or was
I
that?
haven't been to
Or you
another
said
one
your
yet.
barber was gone.
I said I need to go
What?
to another one.
Like I have no loyalty to any barbers.
I have loyalty to my barber because I don't have to tell him what to do.
Like it's the same cut every
He
time.
knows, like he just knows. Like he's good with the beard, he's good with the hair. I'm good.
I have no loyalty. Like I will go like to whatever chair is open next. That's my barber.
Yeah,
I
but to
don't
be fair,
have
like
one guy.
you don't have requirements.
0 on the top, 1 on the beard. Don't use any razors. Just use trimmers on everywhere. A little bit on the corner here, and that's it. And make sure you get the hair on the back of my neck all the way down to my back, basically.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you have.
Like, do you know when they clean up your neck and they do like, oh, that's where your neck finishes, Habibi. I
No,
need
no,
like
my guy
half a
does
foot.
under my shirt a little.
Yeah, yeah. He gets like halfway through your back and khalas, and he stops
Well,
there,
it doesn't go
right?
halfway through my back. It just goes under my shirt a little. I don't know what you do, bro.
That's a good-
Takes off his shirt at the barbers.
Gotta get like this,
Yeah,
get
bro.
your
Just
shirt
to the
done.
lower back, mate.
Oh,
Just to the
yeah,
lower
just a
back.
little bit down, bro. Just a little bit down, just a little bit. So I don't want people to see it, bro. Yeah, cuz you're ruthless, bro. Let me tell you, better. This is my so we were watching before, me and you, epic mealtime clips. Well, I was watching epic mealtime. I was telling you about epic mealtime.
I used to watch Epic Mealtime
I
quite a
used to
while
love
ago.
epic mealtime. I used to very much enjoy epic mealtime. I thought it was very good. Like it was such a novel idea. Not really novel. It was like it was an idea that was like.
They were ahead of their time at the time.
But the problem is, see, like, which is something I've realized on YouTube, is that like I think they had a niche gimmick.
Yeah, like that ginormous food.
Yeah, and it's like there's only so much things you can make at that ginormous size before it's like, you know.
Repetitive.
Yeah, I think it got repetitive, and I think they knew that, and I think like maybe they tried to reinvent, but it just wasn't working for them for whatever reason
I
that is.
don't think to be fair, I don't think they tried to reinvent. I think they took like a quite a long hiatus.
The hiatus kills you in this world. I think
Yeah, yeah,
this
they
world
took a
is very
long
unforgiving
hiatus. They
for it.
took like a couple year hiatus.
I think like the second you stop the grind basically of the
Yeah.
constant videos. You have 7 million people or 6.87 million
Your
subscribers,
hype
but
falls
like
off, bro.
yeah, and I think people like I also do think that like if they did the large portion meals that they were doing continuously and rolling over, over they kept doing that very consistently for 12 years, I think people would have stopped watching regardless.
I think they did that, but then they also started doing different things. Like they started making like spicy, like extra really spicy stuff, like really spicy pizzas. But then they also did like another channel, I think, where like they showed you how to make like simple foods as well.
Yeah, and that work was that popular?
I think it was. I think initially when they did do it, it was. But then, like I said, they took a hiatus, I think, for a few years when
Oh, then
like the
that's it.
main
Like,
guy, Harley, like the bearded guy, he dipped and like moved to LA because they're all Canadian. They're all, I think, from Montreal or Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. Um, they all used to be together. You know what I'm saying? Like that typical YouTube vibe.
they all went their own ways. Like, I
Then
think they,
yeah,
they cleaned up
Harley
some
moved to
way
like
though.
LA. Then it was just the other guys like
And after Muscle
doing it.
Glasses left, bro, like after Muscle Glasses, like
Yeah,
he
I
was
think
the
it
man.
just slowly like was had a downfall. Like they did their own products. Like they were even like selling their stuff in like supermarkets and stuff like that. Like Epic Meal Times. Like like
Yeah,
foods
I know.
and
I remember all that. And I remember the T-shirts. They had like they had one like had bacon strips
bacon
and
and
bacon
whatever.
strips and bacon
Yeah,
strips. Yeah, I think that that stuff did really well. I think for me, that was the first time merchandise seemed like something you'd want to buy. Like their
yeah.
merchandise
Yeah.
was actually very good looking. They
Well,
had the
they
good
were at they were like during YouTube's like early
the birth
days.
when Ray William Johnson was famous, bro.
Yeah, like they were at the birth of YouTube. So like
Like Ray
they
William
were ahead
Johnson
of the
when
game early on.
yeah, he was like I remember when Ray William Johnson started like coming up, and then there was like the other guy who was like a sexual predator now, and like a lot of them are like
Who? Chris
yo,
Hansen.
Chris Hansen. Why don't you take a seat? No, not Chris Hansen. There was another guy like he did some sort of sexual predatory actions, and then that was it. Like it was
Yeah,
done. I think all those guys from the old YouTube. I don't know. Is there anyone who's carried on from the old YouTube to the
I
new
think
YouTube?
PewDiePie is still pretty massive.
PewDiePie is very, very big. Now, PewDiePie, it's interesting though. PewDiePie has like 100 million subscribers. The guy who's really figured out YouTube is Mr. Beast, I would say. Like
Oh,
he's
100%.
sussed it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. He's
he's
on
figured it
his
out.
own.
He's like,
He's just
he's just so
blowing cash, bro.
bro, but he figured it out. Like he figured out like yeah, I don't need to make
Saw like
that
a
much money.
TikTok of him like sending one of the people that works with him like to like random people in the street. Oh, hey, would you go to Paris to go buy Mr. Beast like 12 baguettes?
Oh yeah,
He's
for
like, are
sure.
you serious? He's like, yeah, yeah, here's serious. Here's a ticket.
I don't know if someone said that was scripted or not. Apparently, that was like a scripted thing. He wasn't.
I think a lot of things are scripted.
Yeah, I don't think it takes away from like the quality because like I think the guy still went to Paris and I think it was a generally good experience for him.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
But you read on Reddit about speaking of Mr. Beast actually, there you read on Reddit there's some horror stories people were saying when they're working on those those ones where there's like 100 people, 150 people. Apparently they're saying, and this is you can't ever confirm this because it's just someone's just trying to
Reddit.
get yeah, it's Reddit. And someone first of all, Reddit has a everyone on Reddit is somehow like very upset about something. Like you
Yeah,
can't make if you're doing a very good job, 3% of Reddit's happy with you. That's
yeah.
maximum. And they were saying basically, oh, I was in the set of Mr. Beast, and there's no way to prove it or anything, but like, oh, I was there, and Mr. Beast, it was actually very, very fake, and we had to fake smile and fake laugh, and Mr. Beast was like actually a really mean guy, and he wasn't. I don't think he was mean. I just think he's so busy, and it's like he's abrupt with people. I don't blame him for that because
Yeah.
this shoot's costing like $4 million, so he maybe doesn't have that much time to be friends with
I
three
think a
hundred
lot of it
people.
is also a persona. Like I don't think someone can be that happy go lucky like fucking 24/7, bro.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing about being famous, though. Like, people when they meet you and you're having a bad day and you're not like 100%, then you instantly die in their eyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they're expecting like him to like just stand there, have like a casual 30-minute conversation with them. Like I'm like, bro, like clearly the dude's obviously working at the time. Like you're at a set where he's working. You're not just catching him off guard somewhere.
Yeah, but would you feel? Let's say you saw LeBron James, right, in the
Mm.
mall, and you're like, "Yo, LeBron," he's like, "Go fuck yourself, brother." I'm gonna say your name.
Like see, I think there's levels to it too. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Well, I could. I'll just say
I
like
think he's just gonna
yells
yell
at
at like someone like yells at her like, "Yo, LeBron's like, yo, go fuck yourself." I'm like, whoa, he must have
Krypton.
been having a
It just comes.
really
It
bad
just comes.
day.
It just comes at you, bro. I reckon.
Krypton
He just hits you with it, bro. How do you know? This is your set. I don't know. He could do something like that.
just really having a bad day.
No, but like he could be right. It's possible he could just be having a terrible day.
Yeah, but I also do think most people like overstep their boundaries when it comes to like celebrities and like
Would you
athletes and
be
shit like
upset
that.
though? Like, would you be upset if he did that to you?
Well, I don't think he would ever do it to me. To be fair,
Why?
I
So
wouldn't be
if you
upset.
yell,
I'd be like, damn, this dude is fucking having a rough one today.
but you wouldn't lose respect for him, or wouldn't like you wouldn't die in your eyes.
Well, I wouldn't die in my eyes. Like I don't fucking know the guy.
Well, he's a hero of yours, so you wouldn't make him
Not a
less
hero,
of a
but like
hero.
is definitely like ideal athlete.
So he's your hero.
Sure.
You don't have a hero. You don't think he's your hero. You don't look up to him.
Oh, I do look up to him for sure. Yeah, he's like a great dude.
I think
He's
he's
like one of those
he
people that like made it and like put his people on, not by like just showering them with money. You know what
And
I
he
mean?
also, yeah, yeah, did you're telling me about that, like all the businesses and all the guy, all
Yeah,
his
yeah,
friends are like in the businesses with him and stuff, which is
yeah,
that's
100%.
huge. I think that's, and also the one thing, he didn't cheat around on his wife, like he didn't sleep around.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm sure like he didn't publicly cheat around, but like,
Oh, you reckon? That's ruthless, bro. You're talking about a guy, bro. You don't know, like it's all rumor. You don't know,
yeah, but
like.
it's not about him. It's not about him. It's just about like, I'm not saying that he did or didn't. I have no clue. But like people in like just that field, bro, like everything is so accessible.
Yeah, but the problem is, bro, I wouldn't even say, I would put it especially for him, as and everyone says, "Oh, bro, I would never, I would." But the thing is, you're LeBron James. Like, you are the best basketball player on the field today, on the courts today, I would say.
Yeah.
And there's people there's everyone in the NBA. If LeBron, like, I reckon LeBron could substitute players from the opposite team, and they probably would agree with it. I reckon that's what he could do.
Probably.
And so, like, there be a lot of women just throwing themselves at him.
100%, but like you have to keep in mind, like when you have that much money and power, like hypothetically, for the sake of a hypothetical, let's say they're on a road game and like some crazy like banging chick is just like sliding in his DMs or whatever. Like he's not gonna go out to see the chick. You know what I mean?
But he could
Like
organize
if
it
he
to have
wants
her
something,
there.
if he wants something, she will magically appear in his hotel room without anyone seeing her.
Yeah, I know that. And like, do you think? I don't want to. I don't want to talk about a guy and whether he does or doesn't do something,
I'm,
but
I'm not
it's
talking
very.
about him in general, but I'm just talking people with that kind of access and reach. Like
Yeah,
they can
that
get
makes
whatever
sense.
they want by any means that they want, and like with it being highly unnoticeable.
No one will ever know
Like
whether he
multiple
did or didn't do
NDAs
something.
will be signed. Like even the people that are involved, like will have to sign NDAs. You know what I mean?
But see, the thing is, like, let's say I'm a groupie and I find LeBron James and he makes me
Mm,
sign an NDA and I'm poor.
yeah.
Okay, okay? I mean, can you go to prison for breaking an NDA,
I
or
don't
it's
know. It
just a
depends. I think
fine?
depends on the clauses like of the NDA. Maybe.
Like, can you say like, oh, if you break this, your punishment would be this much,
I don't
or
think you
jail
get to
time?
decide. Like, oh, hey, listen. I think if you break this NDA, you're gonna go on death row.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because money, I don't think is going to be anything. Money is not going to be an issue for LeBron James. I don't think he wants to. Oh, if you do this, you're going to lose 200 grand or 500 grand or something
Yeah,
like that.
I doubt
I
I doubt the chick that's like being like hypothetically involved in this situation. I doubt she's a brokey too. To be fair,
Oh, so he's getting richies, yeah. He's
not necessarily
well,
riches, but
again,
a chick like
we're talking about a guy who hasn't done anything wrong, to be fair. So it's
no,
like,
no, we're not
okay,
talking about him. We're just talking for the sake of a hypothetical.
the hypothetical, yeah, that
Like
makes sense.
forget it's not even him. It's anyone that has money and reach.
I always feel, and maybe this is just my bias, but I always, especially if they're like Muslim players or Muslim anything players, you always expect them to have such a higher standard, like they would not be involved in any of this kind of
Oh, bro,
shenanigans.
I saw this TikTok yesterday about speaking of Muslim players. Um, what's his name here? There's this dude that used to. It's called Stan. His name is Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. He's like he
What is
used
this?
basketball. He used to be
Nice.
like, and he's like he converted to Islam, whatever. And he was basically the first dude that didn't stand for the national anthem.
Oh
Like this
wow.
is way before Colin Kaepernick,
Ah, so he was sitting
and
for the
then he
national
basically
anthem.
just got exiled out of the NBA. But he was like players like Steph Curry and stuff look up to him because he was basically the old generation Steph Curry.
Really?
Yeah, he had Tourette's, but he had a strap. Like that dude can shoot, bro.
Oh, he was 30% from the field, sort of deal.
He was probably like 50% from three.
50% what was it from three? Is 30? I thought 30% was good from a three.
30% is good. But like really good players are like usually over like on a good day they'd be like close to like 50 on
No,
a
but
good
like
day.
lifetime
Lifetime
stat.
over 40.
Over 40 is very good. Over 30 is
Very,
excellent.
very good. Over 30 is also very good, yeah.
Most guys don't have over 30 for threes.
This generation's changed because now you have most people just fucking shoot threes.
Everyone shoots threes now. That's the
Yeah, even big men shoot threes like Nikola
yeah.
Jokic and
That's it.
those
Looks
dudes are
it
just
looks
all
weird. I
strapped.
don't like it, bro.
Seven
I don't
footer
like.
just ripping threes, bro.
It's not natural, bro. They shouldn't. Get your ass under that rim, bro. You're gonna be ripping people's heads off. You're gonna be jumping and ripping, bro. That's the only way.
I think just the sports changed over the years.
Yeah, I watched a thing about it. Apparently, people use the width of of the court much more now, so they're
Oh yeah,
actually utilizing more of it. So it's harder for the defend people to defend, which
yeah,
I
but
think
bro,
also
you
same
have
with
guys like
football.
there's certain point guards that you have to guard from like half court, bro, because he can just pull up from half court.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous, bro. I think that's what the game's moving towards. It's like I was thinking about this like chess as well.
Yeah.
Like I know it's maybe not so similar, but could you imagine, chess, like eventually when we build a supercomputer strong enough or a quantum computer strong enough that can, calculate infinitely large numbers, which I think is possible one day eventually. We're just gonna have chess is gonna be solved and it will no longer be interesting.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think it'll always still be there though.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure. By the way, I'm sure the technology exists already.
there's a lot of like it's like 10 to the power of like 120 or something like that. It's an infinitely large number. There's
Yeah, yeah.
120
I'm
zeros there.
sure. I'm sure there's like enough computing power out there to
I
like.
There really isn't. Like I think you're really misunderstanding like how enormously big chess is.
I can
Like
imagine.
like well, see that's the thing. So let's take this as an example. When you have 7 pieces or less on a chessboard, they've already have all the solutions for that, and the solutions to download are about 145 terabytes.
Yeah, yeah. You told me about this the other day.
So, we're talking, from the beginning of the imagine you start off with your standard E4, E4, E5, and there's actually like an ideal sequence you follow. And if you break that ideal sequence, you're actually going to lose.
Yeah.
That's, that's chess for you. But so, like, I think, what I'm saying, what I mean to refer to this with basketball is imagine people are getting so, so good at shooting that one day it's just like, they pass the ball before even half court. We're just drilling them from like 75% of the field, like
Yeah.
three
No,
quarter
I don't think
court.
that's ever gonna happen.
What people are just gonna be like bombs,
Well,
Why
I don't
not?
think that's. They'll just start defending them from full court, bro. Everyone's just gonna be
Yeah,
full
okay.
court pressing.
Imagine, like, can you imagine this? Like, where we find out that there's actually this new training method. Because can you imagine today if a team today played against a 1960s team, it would be 150 points to 20.
Yeah, yeah. The teams today are just gonna rip them in points, bro.
Oh, it wouldn't even be close. And like, but those guys had like such big score lines. Like what Will Chamberlain, where he was just like waiting under the key, like he just could stand
Yeah,
there the
yeah.
whole game.
This camp,
Like, yeah, he could just camp there. Boom, this buckets, buckets, buckets. That's how you get so
100
many points.
points.
And that's me saying it. I believe like I still believe like 96, 97 Bulls greatest team of ever assembled. Like that's dream team to me. Do you think they would lose against the team of today? You're a
I don't know,
heathen.
bro. You'll know. You'll never know. We'll never know.
I straight up reckon though, like what I don't know what the score would be, but I do know that like the 96, 97 Bulls, bro, they're gonna be breaking some noses, bro, against this team today,
Yeah,
bro.
but the problem is like if you take refereeing these days and like apply it to then, like it's still gonna like like half the team's gonna get ejected before halftime, bro.
So you watch enough basketball to know, like, do you feel that refereeing these days is
Oh, like soft,
really soft? Like
really
it's not just
soft.
not something people say on TikToks.
No,
It's
no,
actually
really soft, bro. Really soft. Like you can get a technical for if you hang on the rim for too long, or like if you taunt a player after like scoring. For example, like if you score on a player and then if you point at a guy, that's a tech.
what? What if I
Yeah,
go over what if I dunk on somebody and I stand over him?
tech.
Come on, dude.
Two
What's up?
technicals, you're out the game.
Oh, bro, Dennis Rodman would be out in like the first 3 seconds of the game, bro.
Half the Bulls team would be out like in the first fucking quarter, bro. Jordan would be out in the first quarter.
So like one of my uncles, he went to like I think the 95 or 96 finals.
He said he was sitting courtside, wasn't he?
He was sitting courtside, and he was telling me it was courtside, bro. This was like it was like the business, like it was the big deal. He was telling me, and he was telling me, he's like, man, Michael Jordan's got a mouth on him, bro, and he was, bro. They say some foul stuff to
Oh,
each
they
other,
all
bro.
say some foul shit, yeah, especially back in the day. Even this day
Oh,
and age, like they still trash talk, but like it's not like back in the day. Back in the day, like you can
oh,
trash talk and the refs just don't say anything.
oh, it's not even like they can't say anything, and
Yeah, yeah.
bro, like they were saying, this was in
All of them.
last.
Magic had a mouth on him. Fucking Jordan,
Bird was bad
yeah,
as
yeah,
well, bro. He
Bird,
was a hothead.
Peyton, all of them were just like just trash talking the whole game.
Did you watch The Last Dance?
No, I actually didn't.
Bro, oh my days. So they were saying in The Last Dance, bro,
He
which
got
is
a lot
actually
of
very, very
backlash
good.
for that, to be fair.
It's really, really good. It's so good. It's one of my favorite like
Well, to be fair, he
documentaries.
like threw his entire all his teammates under the bus, bro.
Who? Jordan?
Jordan,
Huh,
they
he
were
didn't do that
all
bad.
pissed. They were all pissed off with him
Scottie
afterwards.
Pippen Scottie Pippen wasn't that. I don't think he was
Scottie
mad
Pippen
about
was
it.
definitely upset.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. The only
I
one that I
don't think
think
he
like
was.
what didn't really care was Dennis Rodman, but Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman doesn't
that's why I
really care
didn't
about
care,
much.
bro. Yeah, but like he just exposed, bro. That last season was like very emotional for them, bro. It was a very, very hard season for
Yeah,
them.
but he was talking about how he used to tell like one of his teammates like, "Oh, he can't eat certain foods and like he's a
Yeah,
fat fuck and shit like that."
he was,
And the guy
bro.
was like, "Yo, that never happened."
Bro, what's his name was a demon in training. He was
Who,
actually a
Jordan?
demon. He was a
Yeah,
demon.
him and
He,
Kobe were.
but people talk about Kobe. They're like, "Oh, I hate being on his team. I hated training with him. I
Yeah,
dreaded
yeah,
the day I had to train with him because, like, bro, he would just drill you. He would run you down and be like, "Yo, you're letting me down." Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you're there for his legacy, and like, and you're important to him. But like, he builds you up to that level.
Yeah, yeah. I think Jordan at one point like he played when he still is the owner of like the Hornets, New Orleans Hornets. Or New Orleans,
Magic's
no,
Magic.
Charlotte Hornets,
Charlotte
sorry.
Hornets or
Yeah,
Hornets or Magic or Wizards.
Charlotte
Sorry,
Hornets. No, no,
oh
Charlotte
Hornets.
Hornets.
I felt like it was the Wizards.
He was so pissed with the team that he went to practice once and picked up the B team, like took the B team, played with them and beat like the starters and basically told them to all take off his shoes because they're not worthy to wear them.
Yeah, that's heavy, bro. That's like, bro. Can you imagine a 40-year-old guy just cooking you at basketball? Like you think you're hot shit, and you're just getting
Oh
cooked.
yeah, no, no. There's different. Well, LeBron James is almost 40.
Bro, like apparently Michael Jordan, bro, there was trainings he punched people in the face, like straight up, to socked them, and no one could say shit. No one's gonna say shit to him, bro. Like he was just so rough in training. There was talk, bro. So after they won their first ring, bro, Jordan and Pippen went to shoot like practice some free throws,
Yeah, right after the game,
and
apparently.
right. Oh, bro, they went and they're like, "What are you doing? You just won like next day, whatever it is." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I missed like four that like the first three games, and like that would have made we would have had a 3 game series rather than like oh sorry, we would have had like a 5 game series rather than a 6 game series or whatever it is."
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine like that's what it takes to beat that guy, bro?
It's
You
different, bro. It takes dedication, man. You either
oh
have it or
bro,
you
that's
don't.
bro, that's like he made it his life to win. Like he
Yeah, yeah.
and imagine his whole teammates like you have to
He's a
be on that
degenerate
level.
gambler, though.
He doesn't care, bro. He because he wants to win, bro.
Degenerate gambler.
He wants to win, bro. That's all it
He
is. He
will
just wants
bet
to win.
on everything.
Oh, I heard that as well, bro. Golf. Oh, you want to do 10,000 a hole, bro?
Everything, everything. He's
He's
like, I think he was talking to, I think J.R. Smith was telling a story where he played golf against Jordan, and Jordan
yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, let's put five as a bet." I think it was like 5,000 or some shit. And then he's like, "Oh, you mean like 500?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, no, not 5,000, like 500. I know how much you used to make. You definitely didn't make that much money when you were in the
Okay, bro. The problem is, bro. It's like if you're a Kobe or a LeBron or Jay or Jordan, right?
NBA." Yeah,
They go in there and they run their teammates down. And what could you do as a teammate if he's running you down? What are you gonna go tell the coach? He'd be like, "Yeah." Like imagine like, "Hey, Jordan's really bullying me. I don't know what to do. Like I don't
he's like,
like it." He'll
"Yeah, oh my god, that's crazy. Listen, we need to trade this guy.
Yeah, this guy is like years
Just
off the
get rid of
team,
him.
bro.
Just get rid of him,
Or
man."
he's gonna have to sub you off the team, bro. Like that's how much of like that's what's crazy about. basketball, I feel, is one guy can make like football. You don't get one guy who makes that much difference.
I think and football definitely it's definitely a lot more of like a team dependent sport. Like if you have an amazing quarterback, but you don't have like a great offensive line, your quarterback's screwed.
Oh, I wasn't even saying like that kind of. I was talking about like football, soccer, but like yeah,
Yeah,
also that.
even that. If you, like if you
Both
have like well, if you have Ronaldo or Messi on the team, and the other 10 dudes are just freaking noobs, bro. Like
scrub lords,
ain't
bro.
nobody winning nothing on this team,
You can't do anything. Like there's only so much you can. But I mean, just look at it, bro. Like LeBron reached the final with like the old Cleveland Cavaliers, bro. Like
bro. LeBron has taken some really bad teams to the finals.
he's given rings to people that maybe shouldn't have rings. That's all I'm saying, bro. There's some
It
people
is
out there
tough.
like
It is tough.
if you didn't have LeBron, I don't think you would have had anything on those fingers, bro. I reckon it would have been
Yeah,
bare.
nah,
I reckon you would have just gone down and been forgotten, bro. I reckon that's it.
for 100%. Same thing applies to Jordan. If the Bulls didn't have Jordan, there's no way they're winning anything.
Well, they didn't. They lost straight away. But
Yeah, yeah,
I also do believe that LeBron, or sorry, Jordan, without Pippen and without Dennis Rodman, wouldn't have won anything. I think those three were just like such workhorses.
yeah, yeah. But to be fair, even the teams that LeBron has won with, he's had at least one big name that has to be on the floor with him at the same time.
I still very much like Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
That was a really good combo. I thought that was great. I thought it would go longer than 2 seasons though,
I
or
think no,
three.
I think they went for three, if not
They
four.
lost
I
the
think they went for
first
three,
one.
if
They
not
lost the
four.
first one. Then
I
they
think the
won the
fourth
second
is when
one,
Chris Bosh wasn't playing because he got sick.
and then Chris Bosh got sick. That's why he stopped playing.
He had like a heart condition, so he couldn't play.
Wow,
Yeah.
god
But
damn.
like to be fair, LeBron James has gotten to the finals multiple times, and then like, oh, Kyrie Irving's hurt. Oh, Kevin Love's hurt. Oh, it's LeBron v five superstars.
But like, do you remember that like when he came back from 3-1? That was some of the most
That was
amazing basketball.
crazy.
That
I think
was
that's my favorite NBA finals series ever.
but that was dumb, bro.
The
That was that
block,
like,
the Kyrie Irving shot, like
bro. That block was like LeBron was like, I'm just gonna do this myself. Like I don't care. I'm gonna
yeah,
win
yeah,
this
no.
game myself.
Him and Kyrie definitely won that championship together.
I wish.
Kyrie and LeBron were hooping in that series. They both like there was a game where they both had 40 points, bro.
Why did they break up? Why did they both leave each other? Why can't they just be
Because
together again?
Kyrie spoke about it. He said that he didn't want to like basically live like under the shadow of LeBron James. Like
Yeah, but LeBron James is gonna be retired in like what, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year?
I think LeBron James is waiting for his kids to make it to the league.
He wants to play with his kids.
He wants to be like the first dude to play with his son like in the league.
You know how dope that's gonna. Is his son gonna make it to the league?
Soon, yeah, soon. I don't think he's making it in the next draft. I think the one after.
You reckon? Oh,
Yeah,
what? He's
yeah.
gonna be a what? He did a one and done already?
No, no, no. He's still in high school. His son's still in high school.
Yeah, but don't they do like this thing called like a one and done, where it's like,
That's
it's
for
like you
college.
do.
Like you have to go one
Yeah,
year
you
college and then
you have
you
to go to
trade
college, right? You have to go to
1 year.
college to
Yeah, you
play.
have to go to college 1 year.
Oh, dude.
I think the last draft class that had high school only was LeBron James 2003.
LeBron James.